signing the last dozen or so Cerebus Archive number 2 Diamond Edition front labels. This is the first time that the retailers will be getting a signature on them, and with the hand still in physiotherapy, definitely not signing as fast as I used to. So there's 200 of these. I did them in batches of like 10 or 15, and the watchword with the physiotherapy is stop before it hurts, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're doing the exercises or whether you're signing autographs or whatever you're doing. And Funk Master John dropped those off yesterday and faxed over. Got about halfway through the printing for Cant Diamond yesterday, and the plan is to complete that tonight. Then it's only a matter of packaging and boxing up. And this is my purchase order from Diamond for Cerebus Archive number 2, issued April 9th, and today's April 23rd, so that's what we like to see. Move them in, move them out around here. And this is The Strange Death of Alex Raymond, what I'm able to do on it right now, which is going through all of the research materials and reading them, and I've got a pretty vivid mental idea of what goes in and what doesn't go in. These are some things that need to be reviewed. I'm going to check that again. Might be in, might not be in. These have already been covered. I'm going to retain them and probably read through them one more time, but they go in the stack over here on the bookshelf, and that means reviewed. Not really going to be revisiting those. This is the on-deck circle where I'm reviewing them, and then I've got my pile of 9 by 12 manila envelopes and things that are going in The Strange Death of Alex Raymond, either panels or annotations in the back. These are definitely in. And then left-handed, I take these Avery labels with the contents of the envelope, and you're looking at about a week's worth of work right there. So what I'm looking at is this pile, this pile, this pile, and this pile still have to be gone through. So even if it takes a while for the hand to come back, it's not like I don't have anything that I need to do on Strange Death of Alex Raymond left-handed. So I would say that it's an abundance of riches. It's all the research stuff that I've found and all the stuff that Eddie Kahn has found, and as I'm going through it, it's like, oh, there it is. Okay, that's I was looking for that. I was wondering where that was. Did I dream that part? No, there it is. It's all underlined in red. So having gone through it a bunch of times, there's an abundance of riches. It's really, it's an absolutely amazing story. Now it's just a matter of getting all of it in a pile like this, and then cross-referencing it, and then stitching it together. And if the hand doesn't come back, then stitching it together as a graphic novel up to here, and then just text and scanned photos and stuff like that for the rest of the way. Or if the hand does come back, then I'm going to be drawing a good chunk of this. So those of you who have been following these weekly updates for some time now will remember back in the fall when the foundation was being fixed outside. This is the inside of the basement, and we're getting ready, Scott's getting ready to move on to phase 2, which as you can see, pretty much everything's been either recycled out of the basement or put out back at Camp David, where we've got the off-White House copies. That's where the off-White House copies used to be, was on that shelf there. And basically we're going as simple as possible. Scott was over the other night and came downstairs and went, "Holy smokes, you really did get rid of everything." Yes, I really did. I didn't. Dave Fisher and Rolly got rid of everything. I can't do anything with this. But the original plan that the most recent plan I've been talking to Scott about was, what about a sub-basement? What about if we actually put 2 floors under the off-White House for a research center? And it's like, he sort of shook his head and went, "That's really weird." And the more we talked about it, it was, yeah, you'd have to have like 2 floors of conveyor belt moving the dirt out of here. It's going to be a nightmare as it is. So the compromise on that, you can see that this is a very, very shallow basement that used to drive Gerhard crazy as a tall person. He was forever bumping into the light bulb over there. What we're going to be doing is probably digging down and making this a 10-foot ceiling, which gives us lots of storage space on the walls. And like I say, we're going very basic. You can see what the basement looks like right now is these 2 medium-sized rooms, and then we go all the way back to the tomb part. This really is like haunted house stuff. If you just turn around and look at some of the cobwebs and stuff. And of course we've got naked fiberglass insulation, which is always great down here, breathing without our masks on. And then this alcovey part back here. And again, all this exposed fiberglass insulation. This is distinctly unhealthy. So the plan is we're just taking everything out and we're making one big room just to keep it as basic as possible. City of Kitchener engineer will be coming in to take a look at it and say, okay, here's what you need to do, here's what you have to shore up. Here's the load-bearing walls, so you'll have to have something here. But yeah, just one big empty and down 10 feet, and probably all of the plumbing running up here. This pipe here goes up to the executive toilet, so we're going to have to maintain that, but we're going to have it going out to the street, up along the ceiling once the ceiling's 10 feet above our heads. So that's the other thing where we're going to do it as the Kickstarter money lasts. And thank you everybody for making that possible. We're definitely watching to see that the levels stay high enough to move along on very, like I say, very basic stuff. We're just going to do one big empty apart from the furnace and the oil tank and the water softener. And it's going to be interesting. Okay, someday I want to get back to actually drawing The Strange Death of Alex Raymond if the hand cooperates. A little teaser for next week. Behind the scenes, Sandy Batwell and Jeff Seiler are starting to work on Cerebus Online. Can social media work to get the word about Cerebus out there, the world's longest graphic novel? I don't know a lot about this stuff. You already know I don't know anything about this stuff. I know that it's Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram. Tumblr, Sandy's already got Cerebus up there, one page a day. What did you say? You said you're up to issue 3, page 6. Okay. You just won't say anything on camera, will you? No. He's the silent Bob of Aardvark Van Eyck. Anyway, next week we're going to be updating you on that and the progress that Sandeep and Jeff have been making on that. And I might make a guest appearance asking what I hope are intelligent questions and are probably just stupid old person Luddite questions. But hey, it's me. What else would you expect? So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.